Well done, guys. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is a magnificent setting that is on offer today. The Col d'Izoire. With its final 10 kilometers at an average above 9%, the contenders for final victory will confront one another on a unique and sumptuous battlefield.
The green jersey will not change any more today. The leader is ahead by enough points.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. He's a good climber.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
The first king of the mountain summit, the Côte de Demoiselle Coiffée, is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 points to be gleaned. A trifle compared to what the winner will pocket at the top of the Izoire, since points will be double there, representing no less than 50 points towards the polka dot jersey. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way.
Yes, there's not a lot going on.
The intermediate sprint will be fought at in Barcelonnette. As usual, there will be green jersey points for the first 15 across the line.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The serious business starts now. The Col de Var and its 10-kilometer climb will allow first whittling down. But it's a safe bet that the favourites will save themselves for the Col d'Izoire. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll consume a speed. Okay, I'll consume a speed.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. Here we are at the start of the Col d'Izoire climb, a mythical pass whose summit will, for the first time, act as finishing line. The pass is climbed by its southern face, considered the most difficult. If the first 4 kilometers are relatively undemanding, the slope of the next 10 is far more exacting, since it rarely falls below 9%. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The King of the Mountains points at the top of Col d'Izoire are doubled on this occasion. There will be no less than 50 points for the stage winner, enough to upset the polka dot jersey standings.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. Another 10 kilometers before the Izoire summit. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
There's an attack. Stay alert.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. I'll relay.
There's movement behind you. An attack! We've got to react! He's dangerous!
The lead rider is 3 kilometers from the summit. He can see the red pennant in the distance.
Vas-y, Nibali. Allez, le ballon jaune.
The lead rider has 1 minute 30 on the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Today's result is most unsatisfactory. If things had gone our way, I reckon that we could have got into the top 5. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that... The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today, there's a long time trial on the program.
We have the last rider at the start of this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time. Come on, let's give him a hand.
The time trial that awaits you will be difficult to manage. The route is very fast, but the climb to Notre Dame de la Garde requires plenty of energy. You'll have to have some reserves when you reach the foot. Come on. For now, it's all flat. Concentrate on your trajectory. Go, go! It's important to keep those legs turning. Go, go! Stick to the tempo! Come on! Step on the pedal to regain speed. Go! Right-hand bend. After that, there's the intermediate time check and then a left-right to be negotiated. Go! 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 Stay focused! Come on! Keep a close eye on your effort. Try to keep something in reserve for the climb. You're 4 kilometers from the foot. You're almost halfway. Go! Go! Next bend goes right. Go! It will soon descend a little. Use it for a breather before attacking the climb. Go! 1 kilometer before the climb. Here we go. Don't panic. Find your tempo. It goes up for 1 kilometer. Go! can. Go! It's in the mind! Don't give up! Come on, it's over the top. The descent is very fast. Keep a clear head. Go! 5 kilometers! Come on! Now it's flat all the way to the finish. The next bend turns left. Go! Go! Come on, make sure you don't blow up. Come on! Only 1 kilometer left! Come on! Final stretch! Give it all you've got left!
He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the...
It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10? It's a pity. It's the final stage, guys. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular...
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard, but it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. The riders will follow the Seine, passing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and will cross the Pont Royal before entering the prestigious circuit. First time around the Arc de Triomphe. The circuit goes round the Jardin des Tuileries, taking the tunnel. The riders emerge onto the Rue de Rivoli and return towards the finishing line. He's a very good puncher. He's rather limited in the mountains, and his top speed is not really a reliable asset. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win. Tension is at its maximum. The lead-out riders will soon peel off to open the way for the sprinter. He's accelerating. The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Champs-Élysées Stakes, Peter Sagan. He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls of the route while mastering his rivals. But here's the grand victor of this Tour de France. Today, he can finally savor this great victory. We applaud him loudly. He becomes part of cycling. Consistent throughout this tour, he managed to score enough points to dominate his rivals. It's time for the best sprinter to receive. Always present at the front, we can say that he has laid his mark upon the race and that this polka dot jersey is a just reward for all the efforts he has made. With this jersey on his shoulders, there's no doubt that we should see him play a leading role for a few more years. We now welcome the white jersey of
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. Hi guys, welcome to the... Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which...
Hello everyone, here's a stage that should delight punchers. With a finish on top of La Glacerie, a 2-kilometer climb at an average of 6.5%, it's a safe bet that they'll do everything to avoid being robbed by a surprise breakaway. Attempt at a breakaway. He's trying to set up a counter-attack. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. The race comes to the first climb of the day. As with all of today's climbs, it's a 4th category. That means there's 1 point to be gleaned towards the polka dot jersey. Tony Martin is one of the best rouleurs in the world. He has notably been world time trial champion on 4 occasions. His powerful style has earned him the nickname of Panzer. He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains. Both puncher and rouleur, he can rely on his pace if he reaches the finish in a small group.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
He's a solid rider in the mountains and on the flat. Perfect to support a leader.
It's the Yellow Jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway. In front, he's the best placed in the overall standings. If we want the stage victory, we're going to have to set the tempo, guys. Go! Go! In the leading group, he's the best placed on the points classification. There's not much going on. Isn't there someone who wants to liven up the race with an attack? The breakaway is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
He asked his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Looks like he doesn't want to let too many people get away, so he's got his team riding.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Okay, I'll follow any attack. Okay, I'll follow any attack.
The lead group is too large to work well together. It may explode into several pieces. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The breakaway riders are still holding off the peloton as they reach the foot of the Côte de Saint-Sauveur. But I'd be surprised to see them go all the way.
For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
The head of the race goes over the top. There's only the final climb to come.
Okay, I'll follow any attack. Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. Okay, I'll consume a speed.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Just 3 more kilometers. It's still tight. There's everything to play for. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. The riders are onto the steepest part of the slope. It's the moment to land the killer blow.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Counter-attack at the front of the peloton. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
The breakaway is under the red pennant. To stand any chance of victory, it must tackle the short climb correctly.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is, you didn't prove me wrong. Hi, guys. Let's start... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. We're amongst the outsiders for the stage win, and it will be difficult to surprise the favorites, but we should...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. The last 30 kilometers in the Auvergne Mountains are conducive to attacks. We should see plenty of movement with the favourites for the overall standings obliged to come to the fore.
Go, go! You can can liven up the race. There's no bus blocking the finish line.
Attack! Watch out! He's aiming for the polka dot jersey. Acceleration. He must have been instructed to go for the polka dot jersey. His qualities as a ruler are exceptional. You mustn't give a meter's lead, especially as he takes short climbs in his stride and has no interest in waiting for the sprint, given his lack of pace. He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses, except the mountains.
The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. In front, he's the best placed in the overall standings. In the leading group, he's the best placed on the points classification. He's the highest ranked rider for the polka dot jersey at the head of the race. It's the Yellow Jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. You're approaching the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. The peloton is 1 minute away.
You didn't make any friends today. Your attitude will encourage your opponents to attack. You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. You seem to be the best puncher in the group. You should be able to move to the front. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. It's the Yellow Jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway. You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometers. We can forget any ideas of cooperation. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. He asked his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. He goes to the top of the climber standings. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The riders are onto the Pas de Pérol, also called Puy Mary, a second category climb. The first rider at the top will pocket 5 points for the mountain standings.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, we'll relay hard.
Allez les gars, courez! Allez-y, foncez! Vas-y Greg! Les voilà! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça!
The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Continuez comme ça! On continue comme ça! Allez les gars!
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Allez les gars, courage! Courage! Continuez comme ça!
Continuez comme ça, allez!
We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
Breakaway over.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça! Alors les gars! Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite! Les voilà!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
It's a fast descent to the Col du Pertu. Riders will have to stay vigilant because there are some sharp bends ahead.
Bravo les gars!
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Okay, we'll relay.
The riders are at the foot of the Col du Pertu, the penultimate climb of the day. He's trying to get out. Watch out!
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars. Vite.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça. Courage, allez, courage. Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça. Lâchez pas, pop, allez.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Continuez comme ça.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Courage!
In front, he's the best placed in the overall standings.
The lead riders are at the foot of the final climb of the day. There's no time to play cat and mouse because the chasers aren't far behind.
Vas-y, Chris! Les voilà!
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage. Allez,
Vas-y, Néo! Les voilà! Allez, les gars! Allez!
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
Only 1 kilometre to the top, and we still don't know who's going to win. The leading riders nose down towards the finish. They're going to have to settle it with a sprint.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is the winner of the VTEC. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. He will be able... We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were amongst the outsiders, but you managed to beat the favourites. Well done for this win. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage.
Hello everyone. If the start of the stage is conducive to an early breakaway, the finish, on the other hand, is perfect terrain for the sprinters and their teams who will do their utmost to set up a mass sprint.
Still no breakaway? You're afraid of a Bordeaux, or what? You are 2 kilometers from the top.
Tony Martin is one of the best rulers in the world. He has notably been world time trial champion on 4 occasions. His powerful style has earned him the nickname of Panzer. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
The breakaway is losing ground. There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings. At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat.
He's the best placed rider in the climber standings amongst the breakaway. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint.
The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. 15 kilometers from the finish. The peloton is bunched. It will have left no chance to the escapees.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
We can say that everything is going well for him. He topped.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you did. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punches. Considering that we're top of the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. Keep something in reserve in order to answer attacks.
Hello cycling fans everywhere. Today's main attraction is inevitably the Col d'Aspin, but the descent to Lake Payol must not be taken for granted. It's short and treacherous, and riders should be on their guard.
Go, go! You can liven up the race. There's no bus blocking the finish line.
Attack! Watch out! He's aiming for the polka dot jersey.
This stage must be a part of his objectives, because his teammates are already managing the time gap. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. In the leading group, he's the best placed on the points classification. He's the highest ranked rider for the polka dot jersey at the head of the race.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. The breakaway is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Okay, I'll follow any attacks.
The breakaway's managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Allez les gars, courage!
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Allez le maillot jaune! Allez les gars, courage!
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
He's trying to get out. Watch out.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Continuez comme ça!
Les gars, les gars!
okay. I'll consume a feed.
Allez, le maillot jaune. Allez, les gars, courage. Allez, Roland. Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Bravo les gars, c'est on te suit tous. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, courage. C'est le maillot jaune. Allez le maillot jaune.
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race. Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Allez les gars, courage.
Understood. We'll take it easy whatever happens.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. He's accelerating behind. Watch out!
The Aspa is a first category climb. It will earn 10 points of the first rider to the top.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. He's accelerating behind. Watch out!
Allez, plus vite. Allez, allez.
Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. We've just lost the top spot in the climber standings, guys. That isn't good.
He's moving on to the attack. The last 2 kilometers welcome a lone rider. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of of the Trois. We can say that everything...
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It's a day in the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the